Hello everyone, and welcome to our session today. Today we have Dynamics eShop with us, and Naveen Reddy is going to be talking to us about building real-time integrated web stores that's smart, intuitive, and engaging. And before I pass it over to Naveen, I wanted to let you know that the session is being recorded, and it will be available on our on-demand webinar library later this week for you to review and share with anyone. And if you do have any questions, we just ask that you type those into the questions box and we will get them answered during our Q&A session at the end of our session. And now I will pass it on to Naveen to kick off our presentation.
Great. Thanks, Angie. Again, thanks for the opportunity to present our product to your customers. Today, primarily, I wanted to give a very high-level overview of what we do as a company and what all we offer in the product portfolio, as well as run through some scenarios on the actual product itself to give you a flavor of how it works and stuff. So before I begin, I just run through a few slides and then I jump into the actual product, okay? So as a company, we basically focus on the e-commerce solution. So basically, we provide e-commerce for the Dynamics 365, Dynamics NAV, and Dynamics Finance and Operations customers. So the key differentiator, I would say, is like we understand both the e-commerce side as well as the ERP side. So our company always been in the ERP channel, so we understand how the Dynamics NAV or 365 works inside and out, and also if there are any customization, we can easily understand because we are from the Dynamics channel. So that's the main thing differentiates from other e-commerce companies, basically e-commerce companies or e-commerce companies, so they don't deal much with the ERP, but we do both, so that makes us unique. And our solution, eShop, that's what we plan to present today, is an all-in-one integrated e-commerce solution. So I'll go through all the products that are available in the eShop. That's why we call it as all-in-one. But the key things that are unique is the real-time integration. So our solution is real-time integrated to Dynamics ERP. All the information is maintained in the ERP only. So it's like ERP is your master database, and we just pull it from there. That makes managing the site easy because you don't need to duplicate data between different databases, especially when it comes to your business-related stuff like prices, inventory, and some of the audit history stuff. And also the unique thing, Frontend. So we do have the flexibility to implement any look and feel on the front end. So it's very flexible. So if you have your own designs, you can build your own designs, or we provide a bunch of templates that you can pick from. And our solution is also available on the app source. So we have a bunch of products in the app source, especially the 365 Business Central customers. If you wanted to look at our portfolio, just go to app source and search for eShop, and you'll see all the products that we offer. And in detail, so here are our product portfolio where we do B2B commerce, and B2B commerce is primarily for your existing customers, like a wholesale distributor, anybody who is like a customer that you want to give access to the website so they can look at all their historical order information, and also they can place orders and they can look at their specific prices and their specific catalog and their specific inventory. So pretty much like B2B acts as a customer portal for your customers. where they can do self-service instead of manually calling or emailing. It will work 24/7, so you can free up your customer service team. And the B2C commerce, this one is specifically built for the consumer space. So basically, you can have an open site where anybody in the world can basically access your website, place the orders, register online, and do any kind of just browsing of the catalog stuff. So pretty much it's like an open site for retail or consumer users. And we do offer like sales portal for salespeople, like external salespeople, if they wanted to just log in and access their customer information or place orders in behalf of the customer. And the vendor portal allows your vendors, and specifically this is built on the purchase side where the customer wanted to give access to their vendors, like factories outside the country, where they can log in and they can see their own purchase quotes, purchase orders, purchase invoices, and also upload any documents like scanned PDF copies of the contracts, or they can download W9s. So pretty much it's like a collaborative tool between the customer and vendor, which is a unique solution. And we do have a solution that works on mobile, and we typically use this sometimes as a light POS. So if somebody has very light foot traffic in the store, they can just have a register or a desktop screen, touch screen, and the customer can just go online and place orders and check out on their own, or like a cashier can just do the checkout for them. And all our solutions are responsive, so it doesn't matter whether it's a iPhone, iPad, or any device, the website will automatically adjust to that screen sizes. These are our main portfolio, and we do have like connectors. So sometimes customers are using a e-commerce store already, but they don't want it to move away from that, but still they wanted to integrate it. So we do have an integrator connector for the Magento. So if customer is using Magento, we can just push and pull the data real time or in a scheduled process for the integration. And we do it for Oracle Commerce also. So if somebody is using Oracle Commerce, we do have an integrator for that. And we have a service portal. Service portal is specifically for the service-oriented industry, I would say. But again, like this can be anyone who wanted to have a ticketing system on the website where the customers can raise a ticket, and that will give notifications to the technicians and stuff. So those are the things that can be done using the service portal. And they also can do like warranty checking, like if they have like a product they wanted to register online, they can register and check the warranty stuff. And the eShop marketplace, again, like, so we have a huge list of extensions that our platform works with. And quickly, so some of the key ones like Amazon integration. So we do link with the Amazon where the Dynamics NAV or Dynamics 365 can integrated with the Amazon to push and pull data like your item prices and inventory, and also sync the orders from Amazon store to the eBay. And we do have integrations with some major marketing engines like Constant Contact, MailChimp, and ListTrack, some other popular marketing tools. And we do have integrations to analytical tools like Google and stuff. So we do all the behavior analytics about who is coming to your website, how they are doing, where they are going and stuff, what they are browsing. All that is available as analytical tool. And we do have integration to CRMs like Salesforce or CRM, and we do offer extensive SEO capabilities for listing on the search engines. But these are just few of them. But as I said, like there is like a lot of plugins available that you can choose from. And as I mentioned, so the e-commerce powered by your ERP, so that's our main motto, is basically the e-commerce should be driven by your ERP data, because you already have all that data specified in your ERP. Why to replicate that again or do that on the website? Instead, just utilize your ERP so e-commerce can just run off of that data. And that is what our eShop goal is. It real-time connects with the ERP to pull prices, inventory, all the user related history, like invoices, credit memos, payments, everything. And the other powerful thing, not only using ERP as your engine, but for the e-commerce, as you know, there's a lot of content that also needed so that you can have like a lot more information to your customers on the website, whether it's like long descriptions like PDFs or like videos, pictures, anything that goes with the website. Those are all managed in your content management system. So basically, we do provide a full CMS system. And with that CMS system, you can manage your own content without needing access to the ERP system. And the order management, the unique thing with eShop, we do pull everything from ERP. So all the orders that are in ERP will be displayed to your customer, whether the order is placed on the website or whether it's in the ERP itself. When the customer looks at his data, he can see all his ERP information on the website. We do support major payments, and we do have integrations to the ChargeLogic. If you're using ChargeLogic payments, we have integrations to them, and Authorize.net, PayPal, and some of the major gateways. And taxes, so we do have integration directly to your ERP. So if you have taxes set up in the ERP, those will be displayed on the website. And if you have integration or using the Avalara web services, so we do real-time pull the tax rates from the subscription services. So you don't need to maintain that in an AV, especially if you sell it to throughout the US, you might have taxes by zip code. Shipping. So when it comes to shipping, we do integrate with the FedEx, UPS, USPS, some of the major carriers. And also we do provide the account information, like table information where you can maintain based on the weight or volume or the total dollar value with a flat rate for each block, so that you can configure your own rates for the shipping. And let me again, like some of these things, like we use the .NET technologies on the front end, so pretty much all the power of the .NET is available with the e-commerce. So if you wanted to change or add stuff, and also it's all-in-one multi-channel e-commerce. So we do have different channels where you can do B2B, B2C, marketplaces, Facebook, social media, and stuff can be integrated. And again, like some of these CMS tools and stuff are pretty standard. But one other main thing, like we do provide a multi-store, multi-currency, and multi-language solution. So if you have operations in multiple countries, so you can utilize the same shop in different languages and currencies on different country level. And we do have the option of deploying in the cloud as a SaaS model or deployed on-prem. if you have your own environment or hosted environments, you can do it deployments on those environments. And we do offer our solution in different ways. If you don't want it to connect to ERP at all and want it to run completely independent, we do offer offline and mixed mode implementation, so where you can have some information from ERP and some information from the website. I mean, obviously, some of these points, you know why you need a integrated e-commerce, or in general, why you need a e-commerce, basically, like to get more visibility of your brand to your customers, so that anybody searching on internet, they can access your product catalog, so that you can increase your sales without having to spend much on the customer service and stuff. So if you have a good e-commerce engine with proper search engine optimization, pretty much it will run on its own without spending dollars to advertise to the public. And especially with the integration fashion, so it will increase your efficiency and automation. So most of the time, like a lot of this time, what we run into, people have their own e-commerce and they need to manually come back and enter the orders again in the ERP. And then there's chances of mistakes. But with the automation, it basically right away creates an order for you in the ERP, so you're cutting down. So some of our customers, basically what we call is like no touch order. Basically, nobody should touch a order except the shipping guys, where the order comes from the website, auto releases, and automatically prints a pick ticket into the warehouse, where the warehouse team can just pick the product and ship it. So that's the goal of a integrated e-commerce approach. And we do support a lot of loyalties, like reward points and stuff, so the customers keep coming back and stuff. Again, here are like some of our customers, and we do follow like different methodologies, but one of the standard methodologies we follow is like once we have a customer, we try to do our analysis sessions, installations, upload of data and train them, and then have the user acceptance testing and do a go live and do the go live support. So that's pretty standard project flow. But in some instances, if the customer is wanted in an agile fashion, we do in an agile fashion, where we just do releases periodically. So that's the quick demo I have, and let me quickly jump into the actual product itself, so that we can run through some real-time transactions. Okay, so let me look at this. So basically, like one thing I did mention during the presentation is we do provide different templates and stuff. So based on the customer requirements, we typically suggest provide some recommended templates, and then the customer has the ability to pick whichever template they want, and then do a personalized configuration to customize the templates. And from the eShop perspective, let me quickly, like I'm gonna show you two things. One is the traditional nav, and I wanted to show you the Business Central also. But pretty much both are same from the look and feel perspective in the nav or the Business Central. So here is the nav, where we have all our pages. Basically, once you install our app, you'll get like a eShop related tabs, and within that tabs, you can just have oops, now this one. So where we have run the entire setups and stuff directly in the ERP. So we do provide like one-click install, one-click imports, and do default setups and stuff. So it becomes like really easy to take your data and upload it into your to e-commerce store. So that's pretty much like within the eShop setup screens, you can do almost all the setups and do all your eShop categories, eShop items, eShop users, all the data that you wanted to load it into the store. And let me quickly show, one second. Let me quickly jump into the Business Central also. And I guess like this demo, I think I wanted to show it from a NAV perspective and also from the Business Central cloud version or on-premise version. So let me quickly jump into my Business Central. So this is the cloud version of the Business Central, but our solution works for both the cloud version as well as the on-premise version. So basically on the cloud version, we have a app source extension. So if you are looking to try out the product or something just in the App Store, you can just go and look for extensions. And you'll find our extension. It's called eShop. And you can just download that eShop and install it onto your platform. Then you'll basically get all our objects into your system. So once you have that, this is the actions where you can get that eShop setup card. That's the one I was showing you in the nav. So you can do the same kind of run default setups, one-click install categories, everything right from one screen. So it's very self installation guide we give you for the Business Central Cloud. So it's pretty straightforward to install that. And from the front end perspective, let me quickly log out on this particular store. Again, like I'm using like a demo template here, and this template can be any template. We do provide like 50 templates out of the box. When I say templates, it's the look and feel of the site. So whatever you wanted to show on the home page or like on the different pages, you can pick which template you wanted to. But quickly, as I said, I'm just gonna go through few items on the website. I don't want it to go into like the standard stuff, but mainly like some of the unique things what e-commerce is like. Integrated e-commerce does differently from the regular e-commerce. So we do support like the multi-currency, multi-language, and on the menu items, you can pretty much define your own menus. So whatever menu items you wanted to display, those can be displayed from the back end, which menu items you wanted to add. Right now I added like products, and within the products you have main category and then the subcategories. So these are all basically like a parent and child relation. So we do support multi-level categories. So if your customer has like multiple levels, so if you're in different industries, each industry can have like different levels, so you can define those. And we do support like multi-search capable, multi-text search capability. So let's say if I'm like trying to search for shirt, it automatically searches all the shirts in the database. And we do support the search at the SKU level or any keyword level or at the description or multi name levels. And quickly, like these banners, standard banners, so these banners can be configurable based on the scheduler also, or based on the customer logins, especially if you're like a B2B and you want to provide a different banner or promotions. So when they log in, they can have their own banners. And all the feature categories, feature products, these are all controlled from the backend. Pretty much what you're seeing on the home page are all controlled from the content management system. And most of the time, If you wanted to add some stuff onto the home page, you can do it directly from the content management system. So it's more like more of a Word kind of document where you can just copy paste and stuff. So you don't need really like a programming skills or anything like that. And one of the other highlights is like on the left side, you have the attributes. So these filtering can be done based on the attributes that goes into the product specification. So if you have specifications for each product, then those will become automatically like a drop down for filtering. So customer navigation team can go to category and then they can filter what they wanted to look for. And we do support like different templates on how you wanted to display your product. So one of this one, and I think I have one, if I have one for list view, grid view, and then also we have a table view. I don't have on this one, but if you wanted to like more in a B2B fashion, if you have just like a simple Excel kind of table, so we can just do like a table view on that. And let me pick this particular product, and I wanted to quickly show you like how the prices are like 123 and 33. And so if I jump into the ERP and I wanted to look at that particular product, and let's say I wanted to look for this item. So this cart and shirt that I'm looking at, key things that I wanted to highlight is the pricing. So how you have the prices for that item as the list price as 133, and then you have the special prices. So right now on the website, I'm not logged in as anybody. So it's picking up my list price and my all customer prices. That's 123. That's why we have that 133 and a strike price of that. And also the other important thing, if I log in as a customer specific, if a customer with this particular login, like a 20,000 login, then it will automatically pick up my 20,000 customer prices in the system. So it should pick up my 111 as my price. And then the quantity on hand. So right now, like we have on hand as 100, but on the sales order as 80. So typically like on the website, when I go into my website, you can see the prices based on all customer and based on what's the availability is. So it will show the real-time availability, not just the quantity on hand. And let me quickly log in as that particular customer, the 20,000 customer, so that we can see how the prices will immediately change based on that particular login. And this is the main thing that makes it unique, is like that price is coming straight from that particular area, that is from this particular area of price engine. So we utilize basically the NAV as your primary engine for that. So whatever NAV says, not just the unit prices, but if you have like line discounts or something in the system, those will also consider, and also the min-max level. So all the standard NAV or Business Central pricings are automatically available to the website. So as that particular login, I have that 111, and also like you can change the prices, and that will show up in the website as the same price. So if you have like different prices you wanted to set up for that particular customer, then I can just go and change, hey, instead of 111, why don't we give it to for $100 or something. So as I change that and I jump into my website, then literally like without any need of syncing and stuff, it will basically just pick up those prices onto the website based on what you have on the, oh, let me close and open. So here on that particular guy, we have it as 100. Now the website will also be picking up that particular price. Website is acting a little bit slow. So let me quickly close that and jump into 1 second how that prices are coming. And that price is coming straight from the user setup. So for that particular user, I have associated the NAV user demo associated to 20,000 customers. And that is what drives my prices. So that's how the website knows, hey, this is what I need to pick up for that particular customer. So all the changes that I made immediately picked up onto the website, the change that we made. And we do support like the long descriptions, all the long descriptions, the videos, if they have any specifications, reviews. So these tabs are all configurable from the backend. And let me know that I'm logged in. I just wanted to quickly jump into the backend, but I wanted to show you the backend, how you can do the configuration of some of the content of this particular product. So in the backend, basically for each product, you have like what do we call this as the content management system. So here is the content management system for that particular product, all the information where you have the long descriptions, the images, and all that stuff is managed at the SKU level. And you can have like source code to change, modify, or add things to each page, like different SEO pictures, like what all picture goes, all the attribute specifications that goes with it. And if you have the integrations to Amazon, you can just specify this one to support in the Amazon or eBay, this particular product. All the tabs, so all these tabs that we are seeing on the bottom are controlled. If you wanted to add your own, you can add them. And all the attachments, so if you wanted to add an attachment to the product, like maybe a specification sheets and stuff, so you can add. So pretty much from the back end, everything is controlled for the look and feel perspective of that particular item. So let me quickly run through a checkout process. And on the shopping cart itself, like you can see all the prices, the discounts that NAV offers are displayed. And we do support shipping notes or like files that you wanted to upload. Like maybe we wanted to capture a scanned copy of the customer, or maybe a design, especially in the custom stuff, we can just get those designs. And we do support rate shop, discount codes, and gift cards. And let me proceed to checkout. And one of the key things like your shippings and billings, these are coming from your ERP. So all that are managed in the ERP. And the pickup stuff, like if you want the customer to have the pickup instead of selecting the shipping or entering a new shipping address. So let me pick a quick guy. Like again, all these are the payments. Like right now, I'm gonna just pick the PO one and PO. So once I confirm, the order number and stuff is actually generated by ERP. So you always have one order number. So I can just pick this order number, jump into the NAV, and here is all my orders. And so this is the order that we just placed. So the only difference is this is a web order. Other than that, everything is pretty much same as your manual orders. So if you're changing anything in the ERP, like putting the tracking information and stuff, all those are visible straight to your customer. So the customer has the ability to view all of his orders, and they can also do like a PDF copies. They can print their PDF copies of the order information so that they can view the PDF files. I had it as a copy. Okay, here is my copy. So oops, took some time, but here. So basically, it generates you a PDF copy of report, so customer has access to the same report as what you have in the ERP. So you don't need to send them a copy. Instead, they can just download it directly from the portal. And in the My Account section, customer has the ability to view all his addresses, open orders, closed orders, reports, transactions, everything. So within the transaction, they also have the ability to view all their invoices, credit memos, and they can also do any payments from the portal for their invoices that are open. Also, we do support like ticketing system. So if they wanted to open a ticket, they can create a new ticket in the system, and that will send out a help desk notification to the technician or like somebody in the customer service. So customer can keep track of all the tickets that are open, especially in the service industry, if they have like return orders and stuff, so they can do like returns and stuff from the portal. And the quick order, so one of the things with the B2B, they can also do like a quick order. So if they know the SKU numbers and stuff, they can just enter those SKU numbers and quantities and place the orders, or they can download a file and upload from an Excel, so that will create a shopping cart for them. So it's pretty straightforward. If they have like bulk order, they just put like all the SKU numbers in the Excel and quantities and upload and done. So a lot of our large retailers, distributors, they just use this feature to create those. And quickly, as a B2C customer, also like I can do like registrations and stuff on the portal. So when I do as a B2C customer, I can just go and like, hey, I wanted to create an account, web user, and then. So basically, I'm just trying to register as a customer in the portal, and then I can just do a run-through checkout process. So now, if I look at my pricing and stuff, it will be different based on a B2C customer now. So I'm like more like if I jump into the ERP and look at my users, now I have a new user created in the system. So let me quickly look at my users, and here is my user that we just created on the portal. So this is the one we just created on the portal, and it assigned a customer number and stuff. So basically, it eliminates the creation of the customer and stuff manually. So they can just create an account, run through a checkout, place an order, and all that stuff quickly. Like they can just run through. Basically, instead of calling for account. So there are different ways, again, we can do for the account. So right now, like I'm just placing a B2C order. And I'll just pick the same for now. But I can put credit card numbers and stuff as a B2C. Typically in the B2C, I just hide the PO number just for demo. I'm just picking that. So it just created an order. Now if I tick that and jump into ERP, here is the order that came in as a B2B customer and with a new customer number. So it basically created a new customer and stuff. Okay, and quickly, I just wanted to log out of the administrator. let me log in as this guy. I think I have administrator, right? So I can just look at my backend. So the backend basically gives me some analytics about like how many orders, all the reporting of the website, what's going on, who is searching what and stuff kind of thing. And also there's like a lot of setups and stuff from the backend. For this demo, I'm not planned to go through some of this, but typically like the customer has the ability to create their own pages. So if they wanted to create a custom page like FAQ page or customer service page or whatever it is, they can create their own static pages. So basically our solution can be utilized as a marketing website as well. So you can have like a your own content built for not just the catalog, but all the content related stuff. So it's just like a Word template, so where you can do insert images and all that stuff, pretty standard. And that will basically create a link for you. So basically, you can create all these web pages and just create a link. So if you have like a good design tools, you can do the designs in that and just copy paste that source code also into that. And we do have like plugins. As I said, some of the plugins I just installed, but we can have like different plugins that can be installed from the marketplace also. So we do support like some of the newsletter subscribers, campaigns and stuff, like affiliate programs, all the marketing related stuff. Okay, and I think at this point, I just wanted to check quickly with Angie. I think I wanted to see if there are any questions. And if not, I think I just wanted to quickly share my contacts page. So.
Thank you, Naveen. No questions have come through, but if anyone does have any that you'd like to address with Naveen, now is a good time to type those in.
Yeah, otherwise, again, Angie, you guys have Angie's contact, or here is my contact, and then it can be email, or can set up a more customized demo. Obviously, this is more of a generic demo. Typically, what we do is we do a requirement call with the customers, and then basically take the requirements and do a more personalized and customized demo.
All right. Well, thank you, Naveen, for presenting today, and to everyone on today's call. Or if you are watching on demand, thank you for joining us. We appreciate having you. And we do have a few webinars coming soon. Next Wednesday, August 7th, we have Daniel Palmer and Bryce Minato presenting on source control best practices. They're going to be tag teaming to discuss that topic with us. And they are both development consultants from Innovia Consulting. And then on Thursday, August 8th, we have Ross from Innovia Consulting, and he's going to be presenting on add item tracking lines using NAV Business Central Web Services. So check out our website for more of our upcoming events, and that's innovia.com/events. And we also want to mention that we do have our new podcast going on. If you have not heard of it, it's called the Innovia Conversation. And you can find out about all the different podcast platforms to listen to on our podcast page. And that's innovia.com/podcast. So check out the podcast selection and subscribe so you get notified when we have new episodes appear on our website. And Innovia is proud to be a platinum sponsor of BCUG NAVUG Summit in Orlando, Florida this year. That's going to be held on October 13th through the 18th. So if you haven't registered already, or if you want more information about Summit, check out our conference page on our website, and that's innovia.com/conferences. All right, again, thank you for joining us. Thank you, Naveen, for the presentation. and we look forward to seeing you again soon on another Innovia webinar. Have a great day,
Thank you,
everyone.
Angie.
Thank you, Naveen.